an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On play action, here's Howard. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, Howard has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook. Wow,
36-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Inside give to Johnson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's good for us.
7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hey, Smash! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off
Boswell
for
on to send this away. Brooks now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. It's Thomas Brooks. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That one hits for 30. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Here we go. 180. 11. The hot.
Again, it's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down behind
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On one, ready?
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down now, ball at the 33.
What? Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On one, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
On the give, it's Brooks. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop. Right in. 11. Stop.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Dropped for the first guy he made. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On one, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right 80.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He's got it. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 2, ready?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind this guy, and now it's 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it dropped that down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Shoves him off. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Johnson up the middle. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go.
The tight end in motion now. And you just get the play off. Setting up the screen. Escapes the defender. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now they give to Johnson. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Wrap roll 80.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and 10. Here's Howell. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a game of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds Pittman, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. But then go to work after.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Johnson has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
14. Bengals 3. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. He's got this complete. It's Tarek Brooks. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's get set. 180. Place up. That.
Burrow now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. 180. Got.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 43.
11. Here we go.
From the gun, a gift to Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of DNs do in this league.
Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Gun. That.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, small. Put down defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
They'll go play action. Howard. Has it downfield working the left. He is down to the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun with Wright. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash.
Run again with Wright. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Miles Murphy.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. So tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Third and a lone yard coming up. They're going to have the full giant power for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
What that play shows you is that if you're not keyed in the fullback right away, he's going to make you pay.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
And head to 60.
In the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Drop ball 80.
They're running out in pistol with Johnson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers both racing them to the halftime locker room. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Chris Boswell to kick off for
Now
Pittsburgh.
Boswell on to send this away. Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On it to the yearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
Let's get set. Stop.
Third and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Here's Howard, first and 10. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, Howard. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. And again here, Howard. Hawkins are holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Street.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Absolutely fires this one right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, They do at least force this fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it's cleared the sideline over top the 14.
14-yard line.
On one, ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Time.
Yep, as expected, they're going to go ahead and start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11. Hey, can. Time.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes the tackle. Gets by another one. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
At the 41-yard line.
Gun 11 MT, tape. Big 13. Big 13. Time.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Looking to throw, Burrow. This is a heater going deep. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Right down the middle. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game.
Bengals 10.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Let's take this at the 10. Making some progress here. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
play action. Here's Howard. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, here's a handoff. Shoots away from him. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Let's go.
From the gun, Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Right, running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Howard looking to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Kick the running back in motion. Howard throwing on third down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up fourth and long. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. On the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Boswell able to knock it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11, Thomas.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Got.
Off the play fake. Burrow. He beams one deep right side. It's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's looking deep once again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll run this with Johnson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Man in motion, out of the slot. Howard looking to pass. Bengals get to him and take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Gotta figure out this third down here.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Here's the backup. First throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. 180 shot. Stop.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On second down, it's Brooks. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He's gained 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
1-1, ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Running once more with Brooks. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the fourth. All set now. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Up, behind. Behind.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
Tackled at the
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
On the pickup.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
They go counter. It's Johnson. Space on the right. He's got room. The 30. The 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 10. Chris Boswell. to
Now
kick off for
Boswell on to
Pittsburgh.
send this away. Brooks now on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Ready? Right shot. Start.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings us 2nd and 5.
Well, that's a modest little
At the
drag route. But if you
27-yard
ever just
line.
need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
6.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
Burrow gets it out one quick. He is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield.
Here we
1st
go.
and 10.
180. Cut.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. We'll get this one to Brooks. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's now 2nd and
Textbook
6.
hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere.
Here we go, here we
Okay,
go.
this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
18 Cardinal, 18 check, smash.
toss it to Johnson. This gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Steeler first down.
This is Johnson heading right. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, my casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers moments away from their 4th win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
By number 20. Jamie Sherwood on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go. 6 devices. 6. Check mash. Check mash.
Hand out, running left, right. He got what he could on the cutback inside, but it winds up well short of the marker. 3 from 4 yards. They're going to say 4 on that carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Take it to the house.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Offensive moving up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Hands off here for Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A loss of a yard.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything